bad, me sick, me Reggaeville.
Reggaeville family, this is SummerJam 2022 and I have with me Kat and AJ of Third World. Welcome to SummerJam. How are you today?
Great.
We're good, man. We're good.
Great to be here in Europe.
Definitely, it's great to see you. You just kind of kick off your Europe leg of the tour. Are you looking forward to playing over here again, to being on the road again?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail in the head because, you know, we've had this whole thing where it's been so long since we really have performed or been performing that I have to say still that we were lucky along the way, and we had a couple of things that we did that were really interesting, and you know, we went to London, we did a private thing over there which really started us back really believing in the whole music industry again, you know. And
Wow.
for my part, I'm very happy to be back in Europe, very happy to be here in SummerJam, and looking forward to it.
Likewise. I remember when I started my sojourn with Third World. I think it was about 6 years ago, and it was kicked off with a European tour, and I remember meeting you. So it's good to be able to, you know, share some time again. Yeah, for real, man.
Definitely. That's why I'm even more happy to see you also here, and I'm very much looking forward to the performance today. I mean, Third World and SummerJam go way back. I want to take you on a little walk down memory lane. I brought some stuff, and I want to start off with
Wow.
yeah, with speaking of SummerJam and Third World. Kat, do you
oh my
recall
God.
this?
Yeah, that's fabulous.
Do you recall what year that was?
No, I would say 93 or 94 or something.
Yes, exactly. Some about that time, yeah, man.
I was
Fabulous.
while that was happening, I was in Las Vegas performing at the Mirage Hotel and Casino.
Yeah. And Richard and Kat and Bonnie were here in the picture at SummerJam. So I mean, that's more than 20, almost 30 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
And you know, we've been at SummerJam from it was up at Lorelei. We've been coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was
know.
even like a next generation before this one.
Yeah.
At this location, right? Speaking of the music, one of my favorite songs.
Great. And that's a rarity you have there.
Now That We Found Love, I mean, this was an amazing, huge hit. How did you experience when you released that song? Do you recall that still, Kat?
Yeah, I mean, Now That We Found Love was like a breathtaking moment in our existence because it really launched us and put us in with the big boys, you know, and we were high on the British charts, we were high on the American R&B charts, you know, we even made it to the pop charts in America with that one,
Exactly.
you know, and it launched a new dimension to the band. It gave us a whole new fan base. It took us to places we had never been to before, and yeah, it was a moment.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
definitely. I was just about to say, you entered a whole different market with that
Yeah.
again.
Yes.
Outside of the reggae universe. Speaking of singles, I love this one because you're on the cover of this as well. This is, look here.
Talk to me, yeah. Yeah, look like Shia.
Exactly. Also in the picture that you have on that one from SummerJam, I think just like Shia, right?
Yeah,
You can totally see the family.
you can definitely see this one is the living Shia.
Do you still recall the release of Talk to Me?
Yeah, man. Talk to Me was the single that came after Found Love. And we did it in Los Angeles. As a matter of fact, we did it at the same studio that Stevie Wonder recorded some of songs in the key of life, I think. And it was a very great experience being able to work and actually see Stevie Wonder come there. That's how, I mean, I had met him before, but
Okay.
this was how I was able to get close. All of us were able to really get close and to be, you know, to be there and to really experience what he was doing and just, you know, being in awe. And yeah, and that's the single that we did there. And we did, the story has been told, is the album it came from. And Irie Heights is on that album. Always Around is on that album. Yeah, so, you know, it's good memories.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you for taking us to the studio. I want to take you back even a little further. This is from November 1983. A reggae music paper called Rhythm.
Wow, look at that.
And that's even on newspaper.
That's incredible. You have to protect that one.
Yes. And I see young cat here.
Oh yeah.
And this I think is even older than 1983.
Yeah, this one is older.
Do you recall from what year that was?
This
I think
one?
it went from the 70s.
This is 1975. This is when we opened for Bob Marley.
Right. Tell me a bit about that.
When we were auditioning for Island to try and try and get our record career going, and we had just signed with them, as you can see here, the Island logo. We had just signed with them, and we had just finished the Green album. I don't know if you have a copy of that.
Yeah, man.
And we were this was just a photo shoot out in LA because we were going out to the West Coast to start up our American side of our career, you know. And that's what we basically did. We started out in California. We started out in Northern California, up in the Berkeley area, San Francisco area. And we began to play club everywhere, right? Blackwell was promoting the album, you know. We were on our way. The career was on its way, you know. And then, of course, we made our way down to Los Angeles. We made our way down to San Diego and stuff. So that's from that era.
So how was the vibe and the spirit in the band like at that time? Did you already feel, all right, this is kicking off something great? Was there a
We
lot of
figured that
excitement?
this was it, you know. We figured that this was it. I mean, the band was there and no one intended to leave the band. Nobody intended to do anything, you know, to spoil up what was a very great concept and what was a great friendship among people, you know. Unfortunately, along the way, we lost some members, you know, who went on a different road, and, you know, I really don't hold any brief for that. I mean, you know, you do what you want to do or whatever you feel you need to do. And then, of course, we had a very tragic passing of Bunny, you know, but being that we were very, very, I would say, very fortunate, you know, to really get somebody like AJ to come along and really
New
fill the
members
spot
came
because
to the band as well.
he has a similar sound and he has range, a galore and everything just like Ruggs, so it was good. I even have to big up Junior Jazz, who did a stint for us before AJ was able to tour with us, and he really did a good job too. So, you know, we've been fortunate. We've been very fortunate.
And we spoke of the tour. The last little thing that I still have here, it's small, but I think this is also a wonderful memory because you want to check it.
Bob Marley and the Wailers, special guest third world, Wicked.
And that is from that tour, right?
Yeah.
From
This is 1975 as well. You see what? £1.25 to go into ride. Look at that.
that was a whole different time.
That was
Wonderful
a different
memories. Wonderful memories.
For real.
Thank you for walking down memory lane with us. At the same time, though, of course, I would love to take a little outlook on what is yet to come from Third World, because you're still up and about, you're still touring, you're still playing, releasing records. Is there also new music in the making at this point? Are you working on something?
Yes, we definitely are, and we're going to be going back to do our second album with Ghetto Youths, with
Okay.
Damien and Steve. But I think it would be good for AJ to give you his perspective of what we just did with more work to be done.
Right.
I think it would be great for him to give it because that's the first time that myself and AJ and the rest of the band have really worked together. And it just so happened that Damien was like the conduit
Yeah.
for all of us to do that project, and AJ played a very big part. So I think it would be nice to hear his perspective.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You know.
AJ, tell me a bit about the work.
Yeah, well, the the experience was and is kind of surreal in nature because these are things that I've thought about. If it could happen, and it is happening. However, just to go back in history, just to show that there has been connection with the band for years. Ibu Cooper was very instrumental in writing helped to co-write one of my single, Love People, which eventually made its way into a movie called Club Paradise. And Ibu was instrumental in making that happen as well. So it was Third World's way of nurturing new talent in those, and that was in the 80s. With regards to more work to be done, it was also a learning experience for the band because, as far as I knew, the production side of things was always, in control of the band and not someone else, and to surrender the reins to Damien and just say, all right, nephew, go on, do your thing, and it turned out to be such a great project, that it is still resonating in worldwide right now. Songs like You're Not the Only One, a beautiful love song like Loving You Is Easy. We also did collaborations with Busy Signal and Tommy Pressure Bus, right, and yeah. So those are folks that we were able to associate ourselves with and collaborate with, and that gave the album a nice range of eclectic songs that are still being regarded as collector's items, classics, stuff like that. Yeah. So, but a great experience to be for to be part of the band while Damien decided, we want to work with them. It was very interesting because I don't know if Damien had ever produced Bunny, our Third World at that time.
Yes,
he did.
We did the remake of '96.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a continuation of that working relationship. So just looking forward, there are it's gonna be continued interest and very interesting to see what transpires as we go along. But the energies that I feel going forward is really intense and full of just good thoughts and You know, when you're anticipating something that's gonna happen, based on what happened before. You know, so the thing is just to repeat it. Yeah.
And I mean, you said based on what happened before. We just looked at the memories. You been on this tour with Bob almost 50 years ago. You saw Damien growing up. You said nephew, so you guys are like the uncles to him. And now he is this grown man, and now he's producing your album. Isn't that an amazing history that you share?
Yeah, well, that's the key to the whole thing, you know, is the connection and the long relationship that we have had. And yeah, as I say, and growing up almost in my hands, and you know, I mean, I don't look back on that as being anything, because if it was anybody else, it would be the same thing. But I mean, you know, it just happened to be him, and it was really a touching moment for me to find out that we would really be able to do something so wonderful as this album. And you know, as I say, between AJ and Richie, I think a lot of the last part of the album, you know, came sort of through them. And I think it's great for Richie too, because, you know, I mean, Richie with so much experience in his life and has been working so hard for so long and getting on in age and everything. I think that was really great for him to have been one of the leaders of that project, you know. And yeah, for real. And you know, we're sending love out to him right now, you know. And
definitely have to send out enough love to Richie.
Yeah.
So Damien produced this album for you. He did also record his very first song at your studio, didn't he? Or he did record at your place. He did record,
yeah. He recorded when they were young. They did something, but we had a little makeshift thing at home, and they had fun, you know. But both himself and Sean Paul, is my place them do them first tunes.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, memories are really great, and I don't advise anybody to compare their life to mine. You know, but it's a pleasure, and it's also a big time pleasure to be with you. You know, little stressed because British Airways lost all of our equipment and all that stuff. So, yeah, so I don't even know what I'm playing today, so I need to probably go and check on that. So.
Oh my!
You know what I mean?
No, that's horrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, what can I say? Good luck with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's still coming. So this is gonna be interesting. But I mean, you at least have 50 years experience, so you should be calm still, right?
Well,
gonna find a way
and I didn't say I was nervous. I just said I'm going to see how it works out.
yeah, we will see how that works out.
Yeah.
But so definitely you're gonna be working with Damien again. There's gonna be more work done.
Yeah. There has to be more done because we have an agreement with Ghetto Youths to do 2 records and we've only done 1.
Right.
So
all right.
yeah, so that's definitely gonna happen.
All right, but there's no specific date as yet, or
No.
so. Okay.
Not yet, because we have the busy summer here now, and
Right.
then probably after that. You know what I mean? When
Okay.
things cool off.
Nice. Definitely looking forward. I mean, AJ, you at the same time, you did a little something as well. We can look forward to something from you too, right?
Yeah, I mentioned the fact that we had different journeys at different times. So I had my solo career, you know, long before I became the lead singer of Third World, and so I'm still pursuing it, you know, when I have time. And I've had singles released in the past couple months, and working on an album to be released this year. So
Wow.
so
Okay.
we'll see how that works out. But it shows the the way how the reggae family works, where the thing is to be in that creative mode and to be coming out with material to nurture the reggae industry, to make sure Jamaican legacy of the music that was been created to share with the world is still there, still strong, still vibrant, and still going.
Yeah, man. I mean, definitely. I mean, with your history, I'm so happy to see you here at the festivals again. I'm so happy to see you sharing the music live with us again. This is like a milestone in reggae history, having you here playing after decades.
Speaking of milestone, the next year we will be 50, man.
You'll be 50
Right,
next year, yeah.
exactly.
So,
Half a century.
Yeah, that's
Imagine.
gonna be another.
So this is why I'm even more happy to see you again, and that's why I'm very much looking forward to performance today.
Yeah.
So all the best for the equipment.
All right, well, I'm going right now to check it.
Yeah. I keep my fingers crossed. Either
And
way.
thanks a lot.
Yeah, man,
Okay,
thank you so much, and all the very best for the
Okay.
whole band. Thank you
All right,
so
bless
much,
the Lord.
Kat and AJ.
Me mad, me sick, me Reggaeville.